Hey guys, I'm gonna make a bone knife, and this is what I got. If you can read that, what this is a beef knuckle bone for dogs, and 7 to 9 inches. I'm gonna try to use this, and if you look on this side, it's pretty flat, pretty straight. I don't have a bandsaw or nothing like that there, so I'm gonna have to use a jigsaw and Dremel tool, I guess, or something like that there. But just wanted to show you what I'm going to start with. First thing I'm going to do is cut the ends off and see what I actually have. So after I get everything set up or whatever and cut the ends off, I'll get back to you guys. Hey guys, I got that cut off. This here is just right to the end. Once I cut it up through, that will be gone anyhow. But as you can see, it's hollow down through. But this side here is nice and flat and fairly wide. And that's what I'm going to try to do, is cut up through there. But I'm going to either have to use a Dremel tool to cut up through there, or I'm going to have to use my jigsaw. The jigsaw blade's a little too long. You know, it won't go the whole way through. It'll just be pounding on here. So I may not be able to use that. I may have to put a cutting tool on my Dremel tool and just run up through. And, well, I can't really record me doing that. So, I guess I'll get back to you after I get that done. I don't have a tripod or anything, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to figure out how I'm going to cut that off, and then I'll let you know how I did it. See you then. Hey guys. Well, this is my desk, a workbench. It's an air conditioner. We just moved here, and I haven't even got a materials or been able to build a workbench yet for out here in the garage. So this is where I'm working off of. Now I've got this cut down one side. I have to cut the other side off. And what I'm using is the Dremel tool and just this cut off wheel. It's a lot of dust. If you do this, make sure you wear a dust mask. I'm going to cut the other side and I'll get back to you. Well guys, it's in half. Here's the other part. And here's the part that I'm going to use. Now to sand this down, I do not have a belt sander. I have a palm sander, not a rotating one, but a palm sander I can use. Or I have to figure out another way. I can use a Dremel tool with a sander type tip on it. And well, when I figure out how I'm going to sand this down, I'll come back and show you what I got. But there's the piece right there. That's what I'm going to start. And if I wanted to, I'm going to make arrowheads one of these times, but this would be perfect for a couple arrowheads too. You know, probably 3 arrowheads out of that. So I may be able to get a couple out of this one here even. So this cost me $6.99 for this bone. Anyway, I'll get back to you in a couple. Okay guys, you can see that's going to work. It's going to take a lot of time to sand this down because I'm using this sander here. And I've already ripped the paper once, but using this sander, a orbital would be a lot faster, but I don't have one, so well, using what I got. And that palm sander there, it will work. It's going to take a lot more time, but it will give me what I want. So I'm going to play around with this and keep bringing you back, you know, as I you know, get things done. See you then. Okay guys, I moved you up. We just moved into this new place, and my garage is kind of you know, out of order right at this moment. I don't have the materials, or haven't built build a bench yet, so I haven't made one. So this is my bench right now. As you can see, I've got that, you know, somewhat flat across there. Of course, I got to sand that down until all this is right down to, you know, just all bone. There's no ridge here at all. And I've been sanding for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes already just to get it to this point. So I've got a while of sanding. So once I get this side all down to where it has to be, then I'll get back to you guys, because that may take an hour, you know, with this sander. It's just hard stuff, but that's what you want. If you want a knife, you want hard stuff. And it's slowly sanding, but it is sanding. So when I get this side down flat, then again, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you this. I'm getting it closer and closer to this side being done. So you can see this stuff here is fattening up on each side, and this is disappearing. Once that's gone, you know you got it flat all along here. It has to go. I'm using 80 grit on this sander, and well, that's how far I got so far. And I've been sanding probably half an hour or so, so I probably have a half an hour or so, if not a little bit longer, to finish this side. So after I'm all done, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, another 15-20 minutes and I've got it down to there. So it won't be long before I will have this side flat. So I just wanted to show you how it just disappears. That's what you do. You just keep going till that there all disappears, and you know you got that side all finished, all flat. Then I'll start working on the other side. So get back to you when this is flat. Okay guys, I think I have a problem. Look at that. Down through here, there's a crack. I don't know if you can see those right there and there. I think there's a crack the whole way down through this bone. So, well, I could split it in half and just make a thinner blade, but as you can see, I've almost got this all done. So I'm going to finish this flattening this out, and I'll figure out what I'll do after that. I may just make a thinner blade knife, but that was kind of a bummer, I'll tell you. So I'm going to flatten this out. Be back. Okay guys, you can see that crack now. You can see, and then there's another little one right there. Goes down pretty well the whole length of this. If you turn it over, see that? You can see that crack runs right up through there. Now I try to, you know, push on this. It don't seem to bend or anything, so as long as I don't have that crack in my point, I might be alright anyhow. And I think that's what I'll do, is I'll ignore that crack and I'll do the other side and then see where we can go from there and see if it's flimsy or not. And that's about all I can do. Otherwise, the side here, that side don't have any cracks. I can split this up the middle and just use this side as a knife. I may do that also if it's too weak. So, well, I'm going to sand down the other side now. Okay guys, I'm back. I flattened this out some. I took the rotary tool and cut off those points or parts to make a point. Started sanding it down. As you can see, it's, you know, looking pretty good down through there. I got a little bit more shaping and such, but I'm going to flatten this side here, and the part without the cracks is going to be where my blade is. But even with those cracks, it's still nice, and you know, it's not moving a bit or anything, so it's all solid. So I'm gonna just work around that, and you know, I can always make another one another time, but it's gonna be my first one, and I don't want to ruin it now, you know, and give up. So I'm gonna shape this up some more, and I'll get back to you. Well, there you go, guys. That's the basic shape I'm going to take. I have to sharpen this up and such, but that's what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going to put an edge on it and so on. I'm going to do something back here at the back end. But that's what I got so far. So Now all I got to do is put the edge on, and I wanted that wide up top there right in the front, so it gives it more, it makes a stronger blade. So anyhow, I'm going to sand some more on this, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Okay guys, well, we have somewhat of a blade. You can see that's pretty straight down through there. It has to be sharpened again, still. I haven't really done much with the back yet still, but it's turned into a blade. Well, I'll continue on, and I'll show you the next what I've gotten. Okay guys, this is the blade for now. This is going to be down where I attach a handle and such. So that's a bone blade, and it's got to be sharpened still and polished up a little bit and such, but that's a bone blade, and I'll make another video on attaching a handle and such, so you can see the finished product. So there it is. It's taken me about an hour and a half or so to get this, sanding and such. I'm a woodworker by trade, done custom cabinets for 20 years, and so I can sand this. I can pretty well sand and make anything out of wood, and this is about the same thing as sanding on a piece of hard maple, and so I know I could make something out of it. Anyhow, I'll see you on YouTube, and I hope you enjoy.